All right, it's your boy Being J Wright. So glad to have one of my favorite industry people sitting in the candy shop with me, tuning in. She's the host of our upcoming No Wire Hangers fashion show, actress, singer, newest housewife, Miss Demetria McKinney. What's going on, boo?
Hey, boo, how you doing?
Oh, I am great. I'm great. Thank you so much for being a part of the candy shop today. What's going on?
Oh, absolutely. You know anything for y'all.
You know, we appreciate you too, definitely. So, yes, yesterday we got a little taste of what's going to happen. We know you are the newest housewife. How was it actually watching season 7 come to fruition?
It was kind of surreal, seeing all the things that they had been doing before Claudia and I joined the team was good for me to see because I'm still getting to know who these ladies are. On camera, some of them have different personalities. Off camera, some of them are different people totally. So watching what they were going to do for this season kind of set the tone for what I knew to be true coming later.
Oh, absolutely. You know what, though, I've noticed, because, of course, we do a little bit of Insta stalking. I've been all over your Instagram and just seen how much support you've given to all of the ladies, really. But, you go on, you post their pictures, you post the good things that they got, magazine covers. So it seems to be that you are fitting in as a housewife.
I fit in where I can, but I'm not trying to force anything with anybody. There are a couple of girls in the clique that I really have meshed with, and regardless of whether or not I was ever on this show, if we had the opportunity to just sit and chop it up the way that we have, I would genuinely still mess with them. Like, Claudia's my ninja. Cynthia's such a sweetheart, and even me and Kenya, surprisingly we clicked, so I've really been trying to be a positive of all the chaos that can be this show, but people are gonna see me in my totality as far as alliances and who goes ups and downs with the journey and everything. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, it definitely seems like we know what side of the fence that you are on.
Well, that's the sad part. It's like, there's definitely a fence, but it's not by choice. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
If you come in and you're trying to be nice to everybody and people really just ain't giving you the time, people trying to be shady off top for no reason other than, whatever's going on in their life got them unhappy, you have no choice but to gravitate towards the people you naturally click it with.
True that. And the one thing we know about Demetria is that you keep it 100 because you are always a 100 type of person. So that makes sense.
Thank you, boo. Thank you.
No doubt. So, of course, you've been making headlines lately for possibly being one of the housewives best dressed. And that coming from a site like a Media Takeout, that's pretty huge. I know Dallas has kept you looking good. But how does that feel? I mean, you sit next to supermodels and things of that nature, and you snatched.
It's rewarding. It's really rewarding. I've grown in my fashion sense, and I think that life kind of takes you on a journey that you just have to kind of fill in the blanks with. And my fill in the blanks happens with my wardrobe. And I love the team that I have now at Dallas the Stylist, at J. Danelle Hair and Makeup, Angie Collins doing my publicity, and all of them. My whole team is on point. They know exactly who I am. They know how to mesh with whatever is going on with me in the day. And Dallas fits. He fits me into who I am with my wardrobe, and I love it. It just worked out so great. And that's the funny part, because coming on this show, one of the things they tried to shade me was my fashion. So getting the kudos from everybody else, it's like, oh, okay, I was just shade. It wasn't anything real.
Wow. That's funny. Of course, we first came to love you doing, sitcoms and actual, screen work. How has it been different now switching over to reality TV, which is, a whole different medium?
Oh, this is so different. This was, and I have to admit, a lot of actors, including myself, have this perspective of reality television that's, it's not real, it's not acting, it's not drama. I've studied. Lisa Wu's like, I studied, and I studied, and I studied, and coming into this and having to really, really put my life on the big screen versus portray somebody else's character is nerve-wracking. You're naked. You are aware of every flaw in your life, but when people are aware of them, it's a totally different thing, and it can bring out the nastiest of things in people. The schedule is crazy. The storyline is crazy, and because it's not scripted, you don't know what to expect. So we're just as on the edge of our seats as everybody else is. This is different. This is all the way different. Kudos to everybody who's been on for 5, 6, 7, 12 seasons. Can't understand.
Well, I'm sure you're going to hold your own and, hold it down and win over all of the, the Demetria fans and make a lot more that, to come. Before I move on.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so glad you.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you mentioned them. I have to give them a shout-out. The Demetrians, y'all, they have been amazing. They've been rocking like y'all, but they've been there since, like, MySpace.
Wow.
So just thank them for always being down with the sister. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know they keep our social media so busy. They've been tweeting and retweeting and posting and all of that for the flyer. So I want to thank, your crew and the Demetrians as well, because y'all are deep and they are loyal, and what I will say, they got your back.
Yeah, that's my family.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, of course, like I said, before we move on from Housewives and move on to your music and, of course, No Wire Hangers, which you are hosting on Sunday, I have to ask, of course, we've seen you show up with, a counterpart all the time, kind of boosting and just playing the background. You in love? We ain't never asked you. We done been around for a minute, and, we always cordial and say hey, and it's always love, and it's always been a big pitch. Oh, I even think back to No Wire Hangers, too. Y'all sitting front row and all that. I may just be a dun-dun-dun because I never put 2 and 2 together. Maybe I'm just looking blind. But you in love? What's up?
I have been in love with Roger Bobb for about a long time, some years and years and years. And we made it a point to keep our relationship on the low because when you put something precious out there, people either are going to love it or hate it, but at the point that they hate it, they try to ruin it. And with as genuine and as beautiful and as honest as what we have is, we wanted to protect it. And with us advancing in our relationship, and we are not just in a relationship, like we work together. He's my best friend. We're business partners. He believes in my music, and he's been a big, big part of that dream coming true for me. So now that we're in that lane to that capacity, taking the next step with the Housewives and kind of introducing that to the world, because there has been speculation, there's been rumors and all that stuff, but finally validating it, I can't lie, that felt good. It felt good. The sister was happy. But I also recognize that it's going to make room for the haters and the naysayers and all that stuff. But we're ready. But we've been at this thing for a long time, boo. Hey, Roger Bobb. Hey, boo.
That's amazing. We're going to be watching. We're going to have both eyes glued on, might even put on some glasses and a pair of contacts just so we have about 6 eyes watching as you do your thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I've got to talk about your music, though. Again, we've been rocking with you for so long that we've seen this transition really come, and we've seen you put in the work behind it. It isn't like you just like, oh, I'm on this show, and that's cute, and, now I'm going to pop up, and I'm just going to sing. It has not been like that. We are one that can vouch for America. Not at all. Talk to us about your career and your deep passion. I know this is like your first love. You stumbled onto acting, but
Absolutely.
Singing is your baby.
Oh, yeah. Music has gotten me through. Like, when Whitney passed away, I posted a YouTube video with me singing I Will Always Love You to her after the 1-year anniversary. And if people saw it, that's great. But I'm hoping they saw the second part of the video, which was, her music got me through. Her voice, her ability to tell a story that I didn't know how to express got me through a lot of stuff. And music has always been a passion for me. It was supposed to be acting into music, even Housewives. Housewives I agreed to do because I wanted the platform for the music, not because I wanted the drama-filled fun that it is. It's all about that. And I have been grinding for a really long time. I've done duets with Music Soul Child called Still Believe in Love, duet with Anthony David, What Up, Aunt, called Living It Up. I've Oprah, Dwele, Tank. I've been really, really putting in the work to get this thing going, but it's difficult for people to accept that there is a person behind these different characters that they've seen play. And I have my own dreams, my own goals, my own fun, my own this. So that all being said, 100 is the current single. It's featuring the one and only Brat. And it's been doing great. We really haven't done that much advertising for it, and it was already in the 30s on the Urban AC chart. So I'm just really, really excited to finally be that much closer to my real dream.
That is amazing. And I know for those people that are in Atlanta, we are going to be hosting a party with you on Wednesday, for the bloggers and the DJs. Yeah, doing it big. So a little dinner situation. We're excited.
I'm excited. Yo, the way y'all have rocked with me, for me to get an opportunity to come and support you guys, as well as for you to be supporting a cause that is so important, especially to the African-American community. It's an honor, and I'm so looking forward to it. And it's fashion. Wait, let's go.
I already know Sunday you're going to show up and turn it out. We are so glad. Yeah. We're glad to have you be a part again. Like you said, this cause, diabetes, is something that affects so many African Americans. That is just so important to bring awareness, and it's National Diabetes Month. So, for the Diabetes Association of Atlanta to have us be a part, and for us to get someone who's, as prestigious and fine as you are, we just want to say thank you. Yeah, now you know it. But we do.
I appreciate it, and I'm gonna take it a whole nother further. I don't know if people saw my look for Soul Train, but that red dress was done by my mother, my godmother, Maria Harper Design, and she actually is somebody dealing with diabetes as well. So she is going to have me in some looks for that evening as well. So I'm just really, really excited to support not only you guys, but also, the awareness that we need to find a cure for this situation.
Well, that is so amazing. I'm going to let you go. I know you are working hard, but please, before we let you go, give one more shout-out to your fans, your team. Let people know to come out and support on Sunday. Hopefully, I know we'll see the flyer posted soon and all of that, but let people know to come out. The tickets are discounted, and give people how they can, stay tuned to you, social media and all of that, and just be close to Demetria McKinney.
Hey, everybody, this is Demetria McKinney, just keeping it 100 with you, letting you know that I am going to be hosting No More Wire Hangers this Sunday. Make sure you get your tickets. I'm going to be posting. My team is posting a shout-out at Dallas Stylist, at Jay Donnell, at Angie Collins, at BCL Management. My team, thank you guys so much. And my team would not be the team it is without the last part, which is my family. Hey, Demetrians, Aisha Marie, Shell Bell, Sydney Simone, all of you guys who have been rocking with me from the beginning, and I see you going all the way to the end with me. Thank you so much for keeping it 100 with your girl. Tune in to Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 7. Me and Claudia will be joining soon, so y'all stay tuned.
We love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking in with the Candy Shop, baby. We will see you on Sunday.